live in Pine Bluffs with everything the public needs to know.
Yeah, Brandy, it's just so hard to believe how much destruction was caused by this hailstorm. It rolled by in a matter of minutes. Right now, I'm off of Main Street, across from Town Hall in Laramie County Fire District 5. It's kind of been set up as headquarters right now. I'm going to bring in, along with LCFD number 5, John Christie, a lieutenant there. John, people have been in and out, but I want to let people at home know right now, we got a storm coming our way from Albin, heading this way. We've seen the lightning. Tell me, what do people at home need to know?
Right now, the Weather Service is telling us that there is radar showing another storm moving our way. People need to get shelter. If you're outside working on your stuff or helping neighbors, get inside, get in sheltered until it passes.
Quick mention, good news, no serious injuries that have been reported at this point. And we got some video earlier that I believe is playing right now of just the destruction. Your house was hit, John. Talk a little bit about what you know. I mean, you've been here helping other people, but you're a victim of this too.
Yeah, I just had a quick chance. I was in Cheyenne when this hit. Got home, stopped and grabbed my radio, checked on my dog, and my house is pretty much, the south side is pretty much destroyed. So I haven't had a chance to really do a lot of looking at it yet.
That's really been the story tonight, neighbors helping neighbors despite the fact that they've got their own loss at home. What do you have to say about this community stepping up right now?
It's really great. We've had people coming down asking what they can do to help. We've set up a coordination, and people don't want to donate to the Napa store up on 8th Street. People wanting to volunteer, go to the Napa store, and we're just working that. So from a safety standpoint, we want to know where our volunteers are and what's going on.
And so far there's been a lot of assessment, but what do you know right now? Power is back on as of about 8:30. What else do you know at this point?
Yeah, power's back on with the town public works. Appears our sewer and water systems are going to be okay. We're going to keep monitoring those, of course, and monitoring the power situation. We do have some people from the county emergency management, state emergency management in here now doing some looking. Tomorrow we'll get a better assessment when we got daylight. We also have some people from the state insurance board is going to be here at Town Hall, and we can get that information out as to times on that.
We'll try to keep those updates on KHWN.TV. Lieutenant Christie, thank you so much for joining us. Hoping the best for you and your home. Right now I'm going to send it right back to Brandy Nash in studio. We'll check in later.
We will continue to keep you posted throughout the show with updates. Storm. News Channel 5's Tiffany Logan is live with more.
Brandy, we're live outside City Hall here in Pine Bluffs right now, and I want you to take a look at something. Hours after the storm, we are still seeing hail on the sidewalks here, but what we're also seeing is as this hail melts, the water is coming into the streets. Now, right now, we don't have too much flooding, but earlier it was an issue, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at this video that we shot earlier. This was about 7:30 when we first got here, and driving around, we saw busted windows out of houses, trees down in streets, and residents saying they've never seen anything like this before. One Pine Bluffs resident, Elizabeth Zirk, tells us when the storm started, she took her kids into the basement and they just waited the storm out.
It's sad because you work really hard for what you have, and in 10 minutes it's this, you know, it's damaged, it's broke, and you don't know where you're going to have to start to repair, or, you know.
Now, we found out Elizabeth's husband is a volunteer firefighter here, and he is also a lineman, so he's pulling double duty tonight. And Anthony Keith will have one last look here in Pine Bluffs before the end of the newscast. Reporting live from Pine Bluffs, Tiffany Logan, News Channel 5.
With Carrie Hayden, only on New.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're live from Pine Bluffs, where a hailstorm made its way through here this evening, just wreaking havoc, causing so much damage, busting out windows, destroying trees. Right now, we're off of Main Street near Town Hall in Laramie County Fire District number 5. About an hour and a half ago, Salvation Army showed up. They're cooking burgers. You can smell it from here. And, you know, I just want to say neighbors have been stepping up in such a big way. So have businesses. In fact, 2 businesses are offering some big help. Looking Glass in Scottsbluff says that if anyone needs help covering windows, they can call them at 308-631-6633. Something on the way at 215 Main Street is offering free coffee, water, and lemonade. They're located right across from Town Hall. And I want to say, just as we came to town in late July, it looked like snow, but it was hail larger than a quarter in diameter. As we rolled through the streets, broken windows were everywhere, large old trees down in yards and in the streets. There was damage to vehicles, homes, pine needles covered the street near the park. Again, just a miracle that at this time there's no report of any serious injuries. Power was restored at about 8:30 this evening for much of the town. It really was neighbor looking out for neighbor, and it seems like things have really calmed down at headquarters. I've seen LCFD 1 out here. I know 3, 6 is helping out with 5. The state is offering up help along with the Laramie County Emergency Services, and it seems like everybody's just bracing for what may be another round of storms heading our way from the north. I'm going to send it back in studio for your latest forecast from Crystal Harper.
Thank you, Anthony.